Let's go. Move. But my man says the throne now.
Hati khona yena unyawo umenyoka udifenda bayithembe kakhulu abakhowe ufuna na ufuna yena uNtoro bathi jezi number 4 ashayira phasi bathi na uNtoro umfana ukithimela ku-Augusto Fellowships bathi na unane jezi number 4 bathi somnika nickname khona masike igama bathi somnika u-toothback bathi uzoba right bamfanela unika banina bathi na iraki yasebenza dote bongana khanda ngazohira manje wathi indoda jezi number 4 hambisa abanina hambisa wena umashewe bathi nje qaqungena sefora amaswiti phansi bathi mina manje intemo sawe izosithosa leyo kusenzo angimazi ukuthi udabuka kuphi esenzo ndoda ngicela usondlulana Thiphe buyisela kuye man hawu ayitrola umfana lebathi Thompson laphana wayifake ufuna emapalini ayakavumi umfana odefende lapha yana mlaleli match alibuyisa laphana lo mfana yamkhahlela wathi igama lesikhosi thumelana phambili ufana basestateni phambili iqale bathi ufuna abaninda sesibabona phone usituzi wabonke come on
What a final it has been right here at the Pumlong Sports Ground right here in Tembisa. Obviously, it has to, go to the penalties as the two teams, drew 1-1 in the 90 minutes. And obviously, I'm joined by the winning captain of Yonage Blue Aces, that is Umfundo Vilagazi, who's going to be giving us some of his reactions towards this game. Dindoguhle, the game, what a game it has been. Imvula Beina. Uzizwa kanjani ukuthi team yakho at the end of the day kwazile ukuthi inqobe?
Thanda ukubingelela wonke abantu abangibukela. Sizwa ngijabulile ngeteam yami njengoba bewinile. Noma imvula benethe besithi game bazokhansela noma imvula benethe. Mara lewe kwenzeka ngakhona ngizizwa ngijabulile. Khona ukuthi singene isicup ekhaya.
All right, probably since the game iqalile, I mean you guys have scored first and le team lenye kwazile ukuthi ibuye and bekenzakalani emqondweni wenu as ama player, did you feel ukuthi really you guys will win this game?
For mina bengazi ukuthi game soyiwina but into esikhostile ukuthi baze baqale red card. Red card is costile sesiphenika senza ama mistake.
What has been the conversation like in the change room before igame iqala? As ama players I know probably you were motivating each other, but coach bekantshela ukuthini?
Our coach intshela into simple. Spanish iqala score before bona bakora. Khona into ukuthi kuzoba easy for team to win the game.
No, sibonge kakhulu for chatting to us. That is the winning captain, really saying that they knew that they will win this game, and congratulations to them, and wishing them all the. Right, we are still here at the Tembisa Sports Ground in Phomolong, and I'm joined by the losing captain. And as I said, that losing, but obviously at the same time getting an accolade, individual accolade, the best player of the tournament. Obviously, he will be reflecting of the game that we have witnessed. Obviously, they lost on penalties 5-4 as it ended 1-1 in the 90-minute. Sintibali, how do you feel? Firstly by losing.
I feel bad. I feel bad. Get number 2. I wanted number 1, so just give me number 2. I feel bad.
It is the first annual tournament, obviously as it is the first, obviously we know that there's going to be a second edition more and more, right? How would you reflect your individual performance as well as the whole team performance?
I've got nothing to say. I just want to thank my coach, thank my team, you see. Yeah, nothing to say, but it's fine.
Winning best player for the tournament, how does that make you feel?
It makes me too good. I feel so good. Yeah.
No words indeed saying esh, but we will hold it there for now, and obviously plenty more interviews to come. We've just spoken to the captain of the K West team, obviously the losing team for today, and I'm joined by the coach now, the losing coach obviously of EK West. Coach, your reactions of the game?
Yeah, about the game, the game was very nice. Everything was good. Yeah, just that I lost at the end, but I'm happy about the game. That's what I can tell you.
What did you tell your players in the dressing room, obviously going into this final?
Okay, that team, it was strong, and even those teams that it was playing with, they were very strong, but that one is the strongest one. I didn't believe that my boys go to the penalties. Yeah, I didn't believe that. But I'm happy about everything, even though we were talking, what we are talking about, it happens, but we lost at the end.
We saw a red card in this game, and obviously a red card means the opposition team, in this case your team, has an advantage. And obviously one would ask to say, why didn't you use that to your advantage?
I was trying to use it, but I failed. But I'm happy because I managed to equalize. That's what I'm happy about.
In terms of the tournament itself, how do you feel about this tournament?
Yeah, the tournament was very good. Yeah, but at the start, it was very poor, but now very good.
No, thank you so much, Coach. I really appreciate your time. That is the losing coach of the day, saying that really he tried to make sure that his players win this game, but obviously it has to be decided by the penalties, and that's where we hold it for now. Do stay plugged on the Sports Chat for more content. Right now I'm joined by Mr. Tolo, who is, the sponsor for this, tournament. As I said, that it is the first annual Ezemidlalo Dipapadi sports tournament. Now, Mr. Tolo, since the tournament has started, how would you rate, the performance from marketing side to you, obviously the sponsors and everyone, the stakeholders who have been part of this tournament?
Well, the tournament, the turnout was very, very, very good. I think our first day here last week, this stadium was packed to capacity because people, they were shocked. They have never seen something like this where companies are coming in their area to support them and encourage them to be part of this event. And we had netball, we had soccer, And we are so grateful as well to have the private ambulance services like the ER24 to be part of this event. And we are honored, and I think we are bringing dignity to people of Tembisa to see that the private sectors as well, they are quite keen to be part of their events.
So in terms of you guys are sponsoring the tournament, was that a brain wrecker to say that, in fact, when you think about it, to say, will this tournament be a success? In terms of you deciding that, you know what, we are going to sponsor this tournament. We know that it is the first annual. Whether or not it fails, it's another story. As sponsorship, did you perhaps think of, if it will fail or not?
Well, this is, I'm telling you, it's a success tournament that we have run. And remember, this is our first tournament in Tembisa. And I'm telling you, the next tournament will be big. Because currently we do have a content. We will definitely go and sit with our business partners to say, guys, this is what we are doing, and this is an evidence. You can come on board and partner with us. I'm telling you, we will be going to Ekurhuleni South. We will be going to Ekurhuleni East. It will be a completely different tournament, and we will have other partners on board.
We know that when it comes to tournament and obviously sponsorship being involved, we know that there are always contracts that are involved. Perhaps as SAWORX, in terms of this tournament, how long is the contract, if there is?
Well, we have two. If you look at the last two, they are competing against each other, and they are wearing a kit that has branded our company name. And this is not the last, and this is just the beginning. So we'll make sure that these two teams will definitely sponsor them in terms of transportation. If they'll be going to Ekurhuleni South or East, we will provide transport for them. We will definitely make sure that we keep an eye on them. This is not the last thing. We will definitely, whatever they need, we will definitely make sure that we sponsor them so that we can keep the brand going.
So lastly, before I let you go, we know that obviously tournaments like this, right, we want players to be recognized, probably in developments or DSTV Premiership or even Glad Africa. And looking at the talent that we have, do you think they stand a chance? And were you guys probably in talks with the scouters to come and witness the talent?
Yes, that is the plan actually, because remember, this is our kind of a dry run, our start. Not a dry run per se, because we are putting money in the trophies. We've also approached some of the companies. We want to see the likes of MultiChoice to partner with us. We want to see the professional veteran players to be part of this event, where they can identify talent, and so that those people, they can be developed. But what we are looking at here in Ekurhuleni, in future, we want to develop a soccer team that can represent Ekurhuleni. So that's why we are going around to different areas of Ekurhuleni to identify that skill. At the end of the day, we will have one team in Ekurhuleni that will compete with other provinces. Of course, then we might end up going to Bomotsepe League and so forth. That is the mission. So this is not, it's the foundation. This is where we are starting.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. That is Mr. Dolo, who is the sponsor for SAWORX, obviously in partnership with the ongoing tournament that is happening right here at the Phomolong Sports Ground in Tembisa. Right, we are still here at Phomolong Sports Ground right here in Tembisa, and at the moment I'm joined by Nicole, who is handling the marketing front for SAWORX, and she will be telling us some more about putting this together and making sure that the community of Tembisa gets the opportunity to be part of this wonderful tournament. We welcome you on the sports chat. In terms of marketing, how has it been, creating this tournament?
Look, it was a lot of hard work. My team has, really come together, and we've all pulled a rabbit out of a hat, and we've done it. And it's been lovely to see the response of the coaches, the players. It's something that's going to be continued, an ongoing thing. And I think there's a lot more awareness. We ran it last weekend, and obviously today is the final. And there's a lovely turnout. Unfortunately, it's raining, but yes, it's really been a lovely a lovely experience. It's a lovely incentive. It really is.
So, in terms of the challenges, perhaps that you have came across, in terms of pushing that, obviously a lot of people can be aware of this particular tournament. How has it been in that front?
Look, we used a lot of social media. We also want to get, for the tournaments in the future, we'll do more advertising with regards to posters. Get it out onto radio stations, local radio stations, so we'll use that as well.
So I know that it is your first annual ever. How would you say it has been so far, obviously knowing that today it is the final?
It's been lovely. It really has. As I said, last weekend it was, the semis and the semis today, and then we ran the tournament with the netball girls as well last weekend. But I think it's gone off really well, and everyone is really excited about it. So it's.
Yes, thank you so much, Nicole. That was Nicole really telling us some more in terms of the marketing front, in terms of getting the large crowd to follow this tournament and be part of this tournament. Do stay tuned in for more interviews. Right, I'm now joined by the commentator here at the Pumlonga Sports Ground, and he will be telling us about obviously his experience since the tournament started here. Ubani igama, and obviously give a brief intro to the fans.
Mina igama nguKamu wakamloyi ngihlala khona la ePhumlongo. Yeah, ngibe ngicommentator le tournament. So yeah. And the tournament, it's been a great tournament since icalile. I-SAWORX isincede kakhulu because abafana sikwazi ukuthuba bakwazi ukuthola exposure, bakwazi ukwenza into zabo lana. I-kids, everything, we see everything here.
And obviously knowing Guti, you are a sports commentator, obviously it means that you have the skills and probably you want to nurture your talent. In terms of, nurturing the talent and obviously going forward, propelling yourself so that you can be probably working for Supersport in future. What are some of the steps that you have taken to make sure that your talent is realized by the whole world?
So far I haven't done anything, but then I'm trying by all means ukuthi bakwazi recognize talent yami enginikwe uNkulunkulu. Yeah, I'm trying by all means ukuthi I work hard towards the things I want in life. So that's what I've been doing so far. Njengoba i-SAWORX is inginike exposure, so abantu bayabona ukuthi okay lento talent. So going forward I'll see what you do.
In terms of the challenges that probably you have encountered so far in trying really to make sure Guti, your dreams come true, what are some of the challenges you can point out?
I've faced many challenges because many people try to criticize me, but then abantu bazohlezi bakhuluma whether you do good or bad, they will always say something about you. So there's no need for you to be worried about them. Just live your life and be who you are.
Just live your life, be who you are. Those are some of the key words that you can take from our commentator here. Do stay plugged on for more. Plenty of interview to come here on the Sports Chat. Right, we are here at the Pumlonga Sports Ground here in Tembisa. It is, the sports tournament as well as netball, and obviously it is sponsored by SAWORX. And right now we are joined by one of the supporters who has been following these, tournaments since its, inception. We know that it is the first annual as it happens, and obviously he will take us through, his experience so far as the supporter. Sikamukele mfethu, since usho ukuthi vele le tournament ikudala uyilandela, how has the experience been?
It has been a great initiative because right now we have managed to keep abantwana estradini and then gather them in the sports ground for them ukuthi bazokwazi expose their talent. It's been a great initiative, I can say.
Yeah, so since uyilandela le tournament, yiphi team ohamba nayo, team obona ngathi egaya lo mdlandla ukuthi uzuzo supporter, and obviously uzuzobukela la game?
I think team bengihamba nayo it's Lobisa FC. So manje ngoba bese iphumile manje so ngibheke yona iBlue Aces ukuthi yiyo engihamba nomdlalo.
Since game iqalile, I think iscore 1-0 kule game edlalayo manje, uhamba nayo iphi team kule final?
It's a Blue Aces.
So uhamba neBlue Aces, and mahamba neBlue Aces, so what do you see are some of the challenges that they are encountering in the ongoing game?
I think self-discipline. It matters phakathi egrounding because of ukudlala ibhola you have to have discipline ngokwakho before ungangena phakathi kweground, because the things ama-challenges abanawo too much ukuthi they cannot control their anger, so yiyo i-challenge abanayo. So in future for them ukuthi bakwazi encounter ama problems abanawo and achieve more ukuthi babe ne self discipline then bazophumelela.
Thank you so much. The noise that you have been hearing is in fact that the opposition team has scored. It's now 1-1 here at Phomolong Sports Ground, and obviously we'll continue with more interviews to come. Stay tuned. Okay, no, I don't